All of the questions prepared for KTS Module 7 for 11th grade are multiple choice questions. So you just need to choose the correct option from the given ones, A, B, C, or D. The correct answer to the first question is pig, yes, because the other options are meaningless. The answer to question number 2 is D, knocked, because there is the phrasal verb knock over something from the surface. For the question 3, the relevant answer is granted, because there is an set phrase to take for granted, to take something for granted. For the question number 4, the appropriate answer is race, because the all of the other answers are meaningless. For the question 5, the appropriate answer is unconscious, because the others are meaningless. For the question 6, the appropriate answer is gazing, because there is a phrasal verb to gaze out of the window, gaze out of the out of some place. For the 7th question, the relevant answer is fact, to know for a fact, because it is a set phrase. The other options are meaningless. For the 8th question, the appropriate option is decreased. The appropriate option is decreased, because the other options are not relevant here. And for the 9th question, the relevant answer is overcame, because the other options are meaningless. For the 10th question, the appropriate answer is on, because there is a there are set expressions, and it's clear that some verbs go with some special prepositions, and the verb congratulate goes with the preposition on. For the 11th question, the appropriate answer is on, D, yes, on, to rely on somebody. For the 12th question, the appropriate option is from, to rescue somebody from something or from somewhere. Okay, for the 13th question, the appropriate option is B, with, to cooperate with somebody. For the 14th question, the appropriate option is C, on, to spend your money on something. For the 15th question, the relevant answer is D, from, to recover from something. Yes, for example, to recover from some illness. For the 16th question, the relevant answer is A, with, to cope with something. For example, to cope with the stress, or to cope with some work. For the 17th question, the relevant answer is B, on, because there is an expression to insist on something. And for the 18th question, the relevant option is D, from, to escape from somewhere. In the grammar part, let's look at the suitable answers. For the question number 9, we choose the option C here, because the moon is for the things that are the only one in our world, we use the definite article there. For example, the moon, the earth, the sun. That's why we choose the option C here. For the question number 20, the relevant answer is A, brown bear, because we here we talk about the bear for the first time. That's why we choose the indefinite article a. For the question 21, the relevant answer is B, was, because in the second part of the sentence you can see that we use the past perfect tense. That's why it means that that action happened before the previous action, and as we know, the action that goes after that, we use the past simple tense. In the question 22, the appropriate answer is A, had left, because in the first part of the sentence, by the time Paul got up, we use the past simple tense. That means that the second action happens before that. Yes, and you know with that, with the with such words like by and by some time, that something happened, we use past simple tense, and in the other part of the sentence we will use past perfect tense. In the question 23, the correct option is B. Had you been waiting for the bus before you decided to take a taxi? As we understand that that action happened before the moment when the person took a taxi, and as far as we can see the duration of this action, yes, we want to express the duration of the action, and the question word how long emphasizes that, we need to use past perfect progressive. In the question 24, the appropriate answer is C, had it, as in the first part of the sentence we used past perfect tense, then in the second part of the sentence we have to use past simple tense. In the question 25, we choose the option B, had arrived, as we see that by 7 o'clock something happened, yes, and the action finished by that time, yes, that's why we use past perfect tense here. In the 26th question, the relevant answer is D, had watched, as it happened before the other action here. First, she had watched the documentary and then she went to bed. And as far as it happened before the next action, that's why we use past perfect tense here. In the question 27, the relevant answer is C, had knocked, as it's the action that happened before the other one mentioned in the sentence. In the question 28, the correct answer is C, got, yes, as far as this action happened later than another one. So first the match had finished and then they got to the stadium. That's why the action that happens after or later, we use past simple tense there. In the question 29, the correct answer is B, been waiting. Here we use past perfect progressive tense because we show the duration of the action and it happened before a bus came. In the question 30, we use the answer in D, yes, bus stop just in time to catch the bus, because it's the said expression. In the 31st question, the correct answer is, wait a second. Okay, let us go on. In the 31st question, the relevant answer is B, hadn't slept. Yeah, because as far as this action happened before the other one mentioned in the sentence. We used past perfect tense here. In the question 32, the relevant answer is D, because before cities we don't use any articles. In the question 33, the relevant answer is B, because before the deserts we use the definite article the. In the question 34, the relevant answer is A, the, because before the oceans we use the definite article. In the question 35, also the relevant answer is C, the, because the sun, the moon, and the earth are the only things in our planet, and we use definite article for them. In the question 36, also the relevant answer is D, the, because here we have the superlative form of the adjective. In the reading part, in question 37, the relevant answer is C. It didn't used to be covered with water in the past. In the question 38, the correct answer is D, because there was too much salt in the water. In the question 39, the correct answer is A, because he got salt water in his eyes. And in the question 40, the correct answer is C. They persuaded the writer to try something that he didn't really want to do.